him. You feel me? No way. Anyway, I did have some videos for us to watch. We actually got a bunch of stuff to talk about. But, wait, how can I find, I need to find this video. Give me 1 second. Where is it at? Are y'all familiar with the guy named Kevin Samuels? I think that's his name. This guy named Kevin Samuels. He's he's a hard on thoughts godfather currently. I fuck with him a bit because like he's given harsh understandings and harsh realities to people who usually reject them. I'm gonna play this clip of his and just listen. He's arguing with girls on OnlyFans, and let me just tell y'all this about OnlyFans before we even start. Women on OnlyFans these days. By the way, OnlyFans is quite new. Really, about 6 months before like the pandemic occurred. So it's about like let's just say 2 years. It's been like 2.5 years. It's been popping. Every girl who's made $1 on there all of a sudden thinks she's running a big business, the business of selling and showcasing their private parts. Not realizing, just like how the people in the porn industry realized at some point, you become disposable. And also people move on to the newer girl and the newest girl. That's just how it is. Even in a regular strip club. The girl who usually gets a lot of money, more than the regular girl, is a new girl. Any strip club. Go ask any girl that you know have stripped. Her first week, she made more than her second and third. It's the nature of men. We love new pussy. There's mad dudes that go to the strip club. Shout out to my nigga YK. And he might see a girl. And when she's new, his first thought is, damn, she's down in her luck. I'll show her that I'm a baller. Hopefully she'll leave this lifestyle. She's not interpreted as such. She's interpreted as, yo, this is just easy and free money. It doesn't get easier from there. Now, with OnlyFans, there's the element where if you build a brand, you'll be good consistently. But a lot of women who get on OnlyFans don't know about building brands. All they know about is just showing off themselves. They think they're the baddest. They think it lasts forever. So this guy, Kevin Samuels, a guy he's very blunt, straight to the point. He was discussing really with women. He was discussing just earning potential and just business with women who are on OnlyFans. And these girls were very, I would just say, rejecting of his, I won't even say advice, but his opinion on their lasting potential. Now, again, before I play this, whoever y'all like on OnlyFans, if they don't have like 100,000 or actually let's move the marker up. If they don't got like 500,000 followers, whoever that girl is that you like on OnlyFans, in the next 5 years, I believe their earnings will go down. I was explaining this to someone who worked in a strip club one time. I said, before you ever worked in a strip club, you always said, for a nigga to fuck you, they would have to pay you $1 million. Because at that time, you've never fucked for money. It was priceless and invaluable for you to actually do a sexual act for money. But then you start dancing. And of course, you didn't start dancing in the club to go suck dick and fuck dudes, right? But this is called gateway whoredom. You started to dance for money, and dudes would throw dollar bills at you. And then you went for the first night and you made like $1,500. Then the next night you made another $1,500. Then the next night you made $3,000 because it was a weekend. And you're hoping that's going to be the new norm. You found this job is paying you a lot of money, more money than most people see tonight. Except Your third week in, you're not making $1,500 anymore. And I'm talking about the middle of America hole in the wall strip club. I'm not talking about these places that's frequented by big ass drug dealers and motherfucking like celebrities, right? So week 3, you're not making 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 or 3,000 anymore. You might have a night with like $600. So all of a sudden you start thinking, well, I got to figure out how to, like, I'm supposed to make $1,500 a night. Okay, you start doing a little lap dances, cool. That might have made up for it for a couple of weeks. But it's month 2 now. And you're realizing you're seeing the same faces in the strip club. Because that's what a strip club is. Usually local ones. You see the same faces. My nigga YK, he shows up to the strip club 4 nights a week. You would think he's security. Okay? So, you're seeing this motherfucker all the time. He's now used to you. He's spending less, and less. But you got used to the 1,500, the 2,000, the 3,000. So, all of a sudden, those little lap dances and all the other extra shit you could do to make it up turns to somebody propositioning you one night. Yo, I'll give you 3 bands just to suck my dick. And because you're in that life already, told you it's gateway whoreness, you think about it. And maybe you say, nah, $3,000, $4,000. You suck that nigga's dick for $4,000. Here's the thing. That'll be the first and last time you get paid $4,000. Next time that nigga comes in or somebody else comes in, they'll only pay you $1,500 to suck their dick. Next time somebody come in, they only pay you $1,000. Next time somebody come in, $500 for a blowjob now. Eventually you realize that you're now sucking dick for an average rate of $400. No, chat, you're saying the story sounds real, but I know stripper. I've talked to mad strippers who, listen, strippers ain't like non-humans, bro. If you ask any girl who's never danced, if you ask her how much for her to suck a nigga's dick, ask a girl, yo, pause this video, and if you're around women, be like, yo, if a nigga walked up to you and he offers you, he's down to offer you money, how much money for you to suck his dick? He's clean, whatever, he don't look too crazy, like, he's whatever. He's a decently attractive guy. He asks you, how much money for you to suck his dick? How much? The first thing a girl's gonna say that's never done that, $1 million, or she'll be like, oh, $1 billion. Fuck out of here. The reason why people look at women, a lot of women, the way they look at them is that the price of sex and the price of pussy is almost zero. It's all for sale. For $4.99, I can see you naked. Why do you think I'm going to look at you like you're some diva? That's the point I'm trying to say. With a strip club, it's just like OnlyFans. On OnlyFans, everybody gets on there and says, yo, I'm not getting on here to suck dick. 80% of the women who are fucking and sucking on OnlyFans, they don't get on there to fucking suck. They get on there, and what happens is all the simps that like them start paying. Oh, shit, we could finally see this girl naked. But after you pay a couple months, you're used to seeing her naked. Because that's what life is. You're used to shit after a while. Then you stop paying, or you pay less. And if they want to keep their money up, they're going to have to do more. So now they start sucking dick. And that's when they get their biggest month. But after a while, you get tired of them sucking dick. Now you want to see them get fucked. That's just how it works. I'm just trying to tell you the nature of all these situations. Because there's women that get into OnlyFans, and for the first couple months, they think this money is sustainable. Because they got it for a few months. Not knowing that people eventually get used to your thottery and whoredom. That's why I keep saying OnlyFans and a strip club, one and the same. Just like camming. It's a gateway to thottery. So these women who are a little bit delusional are arguing with Kevin to say, what are you talking about? I'm always going to get money because people always going to want to see my pussy. Listen how the conversation goes.
Baby girl, I don't need you. I just want the head, boo. I just want to
Say what's wrong, alright.
Kevin, welcome to the show, man.
Now let's play Big Bank, take Lil Bank.
Oh, man. We got Kevin fucking Samuels in the house.
Hi guys, how we doing?
What's up, Kevin?
One thing that I heard from the ladies that I often heard when I spent a lot of time in corporate strip clubs with high-end escorts, porn stars, the new girls to the industry all thought they discovered fire because they were hot. What Hafiz was trying to tell you ladies is the money you're making is seasonal. There will be a new it chick every season. And what ends up happening is if you don't take...
Let me stop the video right there. You know, I'm not just anti OnlyFans. Some people think I am. I just always tell people, I always bring up this is an actual, it's just a earth fact. And I always use this example, and people be like, yo, Ak, you're weird for using it, but I'm gonna use it again. He said the money you're making is seasonal. Most women on OnlyFans think this is now a legitimate business model for the next 10, 15 years. They don't see the end in sight. They don't see, hey, listen, you're probably in your prime in how you look. You're probably also new, which matters. And there's a lot of other factors because you're playing upon and trying to, you're preying on men's bank accounts, but you're also playing to their desires, wants, and needs. There is an end date with that. There's also a time when it gets stale. They never want to think about that. They think what they got is evergreen, which means the same amount of money people would pay to see their vagina for the first time, they'll also get for the millionth time. Niggas want to see their vagina. They don't get it. You get me? And I always use this, which is listen, this is, bro, go on fucking the Discovery Channel. In most animal species, right? Like, for example, a cow. This is true. A cow, if you put a male and a female cow together, you'll fuck her. They'll breed. Right? If you continue every single day to put the same female cow around the same male cow, at a certain point, he doesn't fuck her. If you put a new female cow, he always fucks. I'm not saying nothing, but I just think, nigga, it's in nature. Niggas just love new pussy. That's what I'm trying to fucking say. Even the fucking cows know what's up. You give the cow the same female cow, fucks a couple times. Afterwards, bruh, tired of this bitch. You give that same cow a new cow every time, always fucks. With consent, of course. Somebody said that. I'm just saying, when the dynamic of sex and when you're selling your body and when you're selling people seeing or experiencing your body, the novelty ends as soon as they first get it. The first time they see you naked, it'll never be the same afterwards. The first time a nigga fucks you, it ain't never gonna be the same afterwards. But women on OnlyFans seem to be delusional bit that they think either they're gonna find like an endless rotation of men that's gonna see them for the first time and keep getting them paid like that, and they think the money's gonna be exponential, or they think the guys that already seen them, they could have paid more and more after they've already seen them do certain things and see them in certain positions. Anyway, let's keep listening to this conversation. I don't want to pause too much, but it's important that we understand the philosophy and theory going on here, because delusion is what fucks up a lot of people. Listen to this.
Take the money you have while you're hot, and if you're not flexible enough to listen to people who know better, you'll just have a lot of money that you blow. Now, I don't know why so many women think OnlyFans is this open fount of money. It's money. OnlyFans is at scale now. And we have no history on women going a decade of making money, same store sales year over year on this platform. So everything that I heard from you ladies is the most optimistic projections if nothing changes.
But it's just open, so it's not possible for it to be for 10 years because it hasn't even been a decade since the website has just came.
That's what I just said.
Sex work has been around since forever.
Yeah.
But that's
okay, so like I was saying, I traffic in places where high-end dancers, escorts, sex work. Ladies, how do you honestly think you're going to make increasing money over the next 10 years?
I've increased my money exponentially every single month since I started OnlyFans.
That's a month.
And that's every month. But I said over the next 10 years. You've been in this business for right about a year. Right?
Is 10 years old yet?
That's not the question.
Well, any business.
And here's the thing, and this is what I mean by the hard-headedness piece of it. In order to be able to take the money you've made and apply the so-called knowledge you have, you need to be able to work and leverage it with people who know more than you, instead of looking Hafiz in the face like he doesn't know what he's talking about when he runs a almost $1 million business. The guys on the podcast who are on the verge of running $1 million business, and another person who knows how to do it is run most of it. You're asking me questions to prove to you like I don't know what I'm talking about.
Let me pause again to say this. I think sometimes some of the women who are popping on OnlyFans, they believe this is misogynistic, by the way. They believe it's misogyny that dudes, try to have conversations with them about this, because they figure they have found it's almost like the fountain of youth. They're like, this is the one thing that we have the advantage over males, that we could get quick income and do a lot and just exponentially get so rich, and they can't do, so they're jealous. So a lot of women who are popping on OnlyFans, when they have discussions with men about their quote unquote career, they think dudes are jealous. Like, yo, yeah, you just mad because nobody would pay to see your pecs or your dick or something like that. That's how they really think. But that's not necessarily what most dudes really think. Most dudes really think like, yo, first of all, hey, you're going to make a lot of money. It's kind of like almost dealing drugs. You're going to make a lot of money, but truth be told, the mere fact that you're fucking naked on the internet getting fucked is going to block some opportunities that could come later. But fine, great. You're going to make that money, but also it's not going to last a long time, right? The people who are in this, business, they don't hear that shit. They look at you like, yo, you a hater. Like, what are you talking about? Truthfully, listen.
I don't think you know what you're talking about regarding OnlyFans. That's for sure. Because
but I do know what I'm talking about as far as business and making money.
In regards to making money, money comes in waves, and we all have to understand that. And if we all invest successfully, we could.
Where are you investing? Where are you investing?
People are.
Where are you investing?
Average.
Where are you investing?
That's none of your business.
Oh my God!
It's a secret. I accept what you just said, but you said money comes in waves. Granted, we have to invest. It's taken. Where's some of the places you're investing?
Yeah,
See, this is what this OnlyFans economy has done. It's let women with really low functioning knowledge, no high value or high ticket
Excuse
skills.
me. That's not low functioning knowledge.
Well,
Run a
let's
business,
talk.
not
Okay.
low
Every time I've asked you any question about business, and you've asked me a question instead of answering it. And I said, and if it's not you, eat the meat, spit out the bones. But what OnlyFans has done is it's created a bubble economy. Women are rushing to OnlyFans thinking that it's the new .com, the new real estate, and they're realizing that there is no sustainable way to project this out for over 5 years. Now, maybe you don't know that knowledge, but I do, because anyway. So
you can go to the club, but like we're not.
You can't even get in.
But do you understand that what he's not trying to hate, and so
No.
this.
I'm glad that immature reaction was there. They're looking at, oh, he was just hating on us, right? Bro, I know a lot of these OnlyFans women. They're all, by the way, like for whatever reason, they seem attracted to me. Maybe because they've seen other people who may have been successful on OnlyFans attracted. I don't know what the case is. Anyway, first and foremost, that I can tell all y'all dudes, half of what they're saying is cap. Like, there's a chick who was telling me she was getting 6 figures a month. On OnlyFans, she was locked up for shoplifting like two months ago. Like, they're lying. Half of them are lying. Really, the only people getting paid really well from OnlyFans are the people with a name and a brand. Like, that's what it is. You know, like, if you have a name, people always will want to see that name in certain whatever. But for the average female, it's like you've signed up to be an amateur porn star, and no matter how good you fuck, how good you suck, how good you use a vibrator, how good you fucking use your angles to show off your ass and titties, you ain't making shit. Like, let's just be honest. Like, again, it's you're at the mercy of the audience that's there to consume you. So it's kind of like the rap game. You know when Drake said, like, it's really only 1% of us making money, the rest of these niggas capping? Most of these women on OnlyFans, they're lying. They ain't making much. You get me? That's the reason why you see these OnlyFans girls try to do any and everything. I can tell you the truth. This girl sent me a message. I still haven't responded to it. Actually, she may have put it out. I don't know. She said, she asked me for money, which, like, by the way, half of them girls who exposed me, they all asked me for money, and then they were like, oh, I got to expose you to get my OnlyFans lit. So really, they need some attention because nobody's looking at them. Yo, pussy is so valueless that a girl being naked online does not even garner the thought of a click. Just think about it. So you need to have some extra incentive for niggas to actually want to see you naked. Oh, this is the girl that Aqua's fucking. Oh, this is the girl that was involved in this scandal who was the side chick of so-and-so. That's why you see, like, a lot of these women acting up, right? This girl messaged me. Let me see if I can read. I want to read the exact message. And I felt so bad because, of course, you know me, I don't want no fucking daughters. Period. Hold on, I'm gonna find this shit. I recently opened. Hold on, I'm gonna read this message. But I also can't even fathom and believe. Where is it? Where is it? What the fuck? Anyway, I can't find the exact message. But pretty much she said was this. She sent me a very disturbing picture. She sent me a picture of, I didn't even know she had a man. Like, she had linked me, I ain't gonna lie. Like, we linked while that happened. She sent me a picture of a guy in a casket. I promise you. Like, this shit's still disturbing me. And she said, hey, listen, I kind of asked you for money and you never really answered. I'm gonna be honest. I did have a couple of pictures of you sleeping, and she was one of them girls. Like every girl said that to me. Like, oh, I ain't that type of girl. She said, "Listen, like my back's against the wall. My OnlyFans ain't jumping." She had OnlyFans. I didn't even know she had OnlyFans. She said, "I'm gonna have to put these out on there." I kid you not. And I never responded to that because I'm like, wow, like I didn't expect that person to be on that type of stuff. But most of these OnlyFans chicks I've seen, like most of them are desperate, man. Like desperate. And it's like you'd be fooled. I keep telling y'all, you'd be fooled to thinking they're all making a bag. If you work a 9 to 5 and you make a, middle class salary, you're making more than 95%, actually 98 or 99% of more of these girls are OnlyFans. Most of them are lying. They're just amateur porn stars for nothing. I knew shit was getting bad. There's a girl who, this is a mixed girl from Florida. I remember she came, and I remember her begging me. I kid you not. I swear. And I don't swear. I try not to swear. She begged me. She was like, yo, like, like everybody got like a situation. Everybody's struggling. I get it. But she has a child. She said, yo, I think I was driving. So I'm in my Audi or whatever. I'm driving. And she's like, yo, is it possible that I could give you head for my OnlyFans? And I'm looking at her, I'm like, yo, bitch, what are you talking about? And she's like, I just want to be able to clickbait the shit. And I looked at it and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on in the US, bro? It was more sad than anything. It was a woman begging to do some shit. Now, let me just get back to the earnings. These women ain't making shit, bro. They're not making nothing, bro. Let me tell you this. A girl who makes $100,000 on OnlyFans, if you listen to them, they won't show you how much they make, obviously, right? You're going to see with that girl over there, that blonde girl, anytime Kevin asks her, like, yo, like, what you be investing your money in? She gets mad defensive. She ain't making shit. That's how all the girls who are making shit, that's how they talk. But when you're talking to these people, if they make 100,000, they act like they made 10 million. I'm telling you. Trust me. So I said, did I get ahead? I fucked the girl already. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, bro, I don't want to be an OnlyFans. Like, that's like the fuck? Let me tell you this, man. These chicks are selling their soul for like little $10,000. Like, I really wish I could sit all these OnlyFans girls down and be like, yo, when you was like 17, 18, right? You would never consent to doing fucking anal for $5,000. I don't care what you told me. Oh, I'm in the top 1%. Yes, a bunch of people paying $4.99. You did fucking anal just for like 1,000 people to watch. You might as well just be a professional porn star. Why are you doing this shit on some amateur level? I don't know. Anyway, let's keep listening to shit.
But listen, I'm investing my OnlyFans money into body contouring. He's asking my friend, what is she investing in it?
Yeah.
He was trying to make her feel bad about that. I'm doing it into body.
I asked her what she was investing in. I don't know whether it's good or bad.
I didn't want to talk
pay
about
my bills, so why would I tell you about my business unless you're in my bag?
I think guys are just mad. It's easier for girls to make money.
Very happy for me for my success.
Ladies, calm down. Ladies, calm down. Here's the reality. The point of the matter is that what we're trying to communicate is that a lot of fields that give people quick money, whether it's entertainment, whether it's sports, whether it's acting, there's so many fields that will give you quick money today. And when you get that money, you think you've made it. Look at all the Atlanta rappers. Look at all the basketball players. You think that you made it because you're getting money today. But a lot of these fields in 5, 10, 15, 20 years, you're not making the same amount of money. It's not just you women on OnlyFans, it's also men as well. But the reality of the matter is that if you are not wise with your money, if you are not long-sighted with your money, if you don't have actual investments, like understanding cryptocurrency, like understanding mutual funds, like understanding stocks, when you're not educating yourself on those matters, what ends up happening is you end up losing your money. And the reality of the matter is, for a lot of women who are into sex work, you guys are short-sighted individuals. So if you're a short-sighted person, more than likely you're not spending your money. You're buying bags. You're buying nice
Who
apartments.
said OnlyFans is just sex work though?
I didn't say.
Who said I'm buying bags? Like, who said I don't?
Let me
own
finish.
stocks?
Let me finish.
Oh my God. Yo, this nigga is telling the facts, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I know girls when they just got in the strip club, bro. And trust me, like, the person who has the mentality to say, hey, my only option or the quickest way for me to get money is to sell my body or show off my body. Bro, I'm telling you, the first 30 grand they get, they're flexing it, bro. Trust me. They flexing it, they spending it. They buying bags, they buying everything they never had. I ain't saying that's wrong. But I think what this dude is saying in a very nice way is like, yo, just say, you gotta save your shit. Because, like, it's gonna be a time when niggas don't want to see that fucking saggy titty and fucking, you know what I mean, retarded ass all the time. You know what I mean?
Finish.
Well, hold on. See, you can't do that. I asked you what you're buying and what you're investing in, and you didn't want to say it. So when Hafiz makes an assumption, then you want to question that. See, here's what we have going on. This is why I said about being hard-headed.
I think you guys should be more open-minded.
Let him finish.
Yes.
Let him finish.
Yo, this nigga be on their ass.
Research
So-
what
so
you're
guys,
talking
You guys
about.
need to spread a positive message, because at the end of the day, I'm leaving here with a negative message from this podcast, because you guys
Can somebody grab some control because you don't tell me what I need to do.
Real quick.
Hold on.
Real quick.
You
We're
guys
just
will
expressing
judge
opinions
And it's
here.
been 90 minutes.
Ladies.
so-
We're just gonna express the opinions. Me and Fresh are not, and we're gonna let you and Hafiz and Kevin talk about this, and then you guys can give your points. Everyone's gonna get a forum to speak. Don't
But
worry.
as a man that you don't even know her, you have no place to tell her how and where to invest her money, how to make her
I
money.
didn't tell her word anything. I just asked what she was doing.
You just ask
You
him.
don't
You
even
just
know.
ask-
See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean, guys. This is what I mean. This
All
is
right,
what
let Kevin
this.
speak.
This
You don't know
this
how
is
much
what this
time
economy breeds. It takes a lot of.
Let
This
him
is what this economy breeds,
Let him
guys.
speak, ladies. Let him speak, and then you guys will get your shot too.
So Hafez has been he's tried to be as measured as possible. I came in and tried to be as measured as possible. And what are we getting? We're getting attacked. We're getting anger. We're getting, you don't know nothing. You don't know what I do know. What I do know. What I do know. What I do. What I do know.
Please let him make his
What I
point.
do know is of all the business people on this platform, the people who are going to have long-term success are not you.
Okay, so I'll see. You're saying it's not me. We'll see. We'll see if I won't be successful.
And my point that I was simply trying to bring up, if you feel offended, that's how you feel. But
I'm not offended, 'cause it's not
no.
true.
You had a chance. New York. You had a chance to talk. The reality of the matter is there is a way, whether you're upset or not, that you talk to people. I have not been trying to be disrespectful to you. I have not raised my tone. I have attempted to allow you to communicate and not talked over you. So what's not going to happen is that as adults, that you're going to treat me one way and I'm going to treat you a different way. The same way that you want.
Yo, chat, fuck that. Yo, find out who these 3 chicks are. I want all their OnlyFans up in the Discord tonight. Let me see. Like, they too entitled, man. Like, they pussy better be hitting for some other shit. I want all 3 of they OnlyFans content, the entire shit. Matter of fact, fuck a video. Just drop the fucking folder. We'll download it. We want all 3 of them bitches. All 3 of them. Hey, what the heck? Chat guy was good. He said, but at the end of the day, y'all continue to entertain women like this, so who's really at fault? You create the demand, they supply it. Yo, chat guy, I fuck with you so much. That is chat gal. I like, first of all, I love your name. Number 2, we're gonna talk about what you're saying. I'm gonna find the clip of what I want to respond to what you're saying, and actually thank you for donating that. It's gonna be our next discussion. Just listen to this though.
Want me to be respectful, to listen to you, and to try to have a conversation with you, I ask that you do the same. If we cannot follow those rules, then you can exit the conversation, because we are simply trying to have a conversation here. If you felt like somebody, New York, you have to let people talk. You see, this is the problem. Now we're getting into the problem of modern society, because the whole reason I even got here is because there was certain attitudes I was seeing that you guys were inhibiting. Because remember, the initial question was, what are characteristics about yourself that could be a turnoff to a guy? And some of those things in regards to the attitude, because you started off by saying, well, I'm independent, right? But it's not your independence, it's your attitude. And the reality of the matter is the kind of guys that you want have a choice. They're not going to choose this kind of attitude. So when you're attractive, when you have a nice body, when you pay for money, pay for things and all that stuff, you can get attention. But the reality is, with that kind of attitude, you will not get retention. And so all day long, the fundamental reality is, when you're 20 and you have your looks, use your looks to leverage whatever you can get. But that eventually runs out. And at the end of the day, what's going to happen is you're going to be at a point in your life where all you're going to have is who you are as a person. And if you have not spent time, energy, effort, and resources into investing into yourself to becoming a better person, what you're going to be is by yourself. And so, and my hope for these conversations is that we as men and women can talk to one another and build one another up. But to sit down,
bro, they not listening to this dude. I ain't gonna lie to you. They're not listening at all.
On here to tear each other down and to come with this negative attitude and this condescending demeanor, that's not the productive.
Yo, this is where Kevin got to jump in, man, because this nigga being too nice. Like, let me tell you this. Like, he be nice to them. Like, Kevin got to let them know what the fuck the... Yo, Kev, start violating. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I wasn't interested in signing the deal I just signed, I'll be on some Kevin shit. Fuck y'all, man. Like, but you know what I mean? I gotta keep it right. You know, I love my women. I love all my black queens. You know what I mean? Wait, oh, they ain't black. Well, is that one black over there? I love all my sex workers. That sounds weird. Okay, whatever. But if I wasn't on that type of shit, like, I ain't gonna lie, the shit that Kevin be saying, I'd be like, yo, I'm gonna keep it true. You know why Kevin's winning? We're in a space where, like, in the internet, that you could be, like, post anything about the election without them hitting me with all type of, hey, blah, 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 we have to put a sticker in front of what you posted. Sometimes it's jokes. We clowning Trump. We clowning Biden. But it turns out to be such a big thing, social media, and just the entities that be realize how powerful the internet is, that screw it. They're not about to wait on the lower level to try to control it. They control it from the top level. On Twitter, they'll delete your stuff. They'll suspend you. On Instagram, they'll put a fucking big-ass thing in front of it saying, hey, yo, this might be fake news. That's the real reality about it. But truth be told, the more people get savvy with the internet, like me and you, we don't want the bullshit. We just want the real. We want the shit that's anti-fuck shit. We want at least give us an honest opinion. Listen, I'm not no fan of Trump, but I fuck with Trump in terms of him just saying what he feels. I don't care if I agree. I don't think we're in a space no more where we could say what we want. We're in a space where before you say something, you got to think about, well, oh my God, the LGBTQ community going to be offended by that. Oh my God, the Jews are going to be offended by that. Damn, Asians going to be offended by that. Oh, you can't piss off the Indians, and damn, yo, you can't piss off, like, yo, there's so many things you can't have an opinion, period. And I think people want people with an opinion. People really want just genuine stuff. That's what I really think. That's one of the reasons why Trump is popular. People just want, like, somebody who's not controlled by the system. This whole cancer culture created people like Kevin Samuels and Trump. And I don't mean to compare both of them. They're not the same. But people want actual real people with opinions that you could say, hey, that's bullshit, or you could be like, I fuck with that. And that's not what normal people usually rock with. These days, social media is just another propaganda to push forward a lot of like mainstream shit that people agree with. And the internet used to be the outlier. It used to be the thing that people go to express opinions and look for things and Google facts or Google theories that might not be that prevalent. We weren't looking at textbooks. We weren't looking at what they were saying. Hey, let me Google this. Let's go watch YouTube and see what this guy is saying. Maybe he got a point that everybody else is reporting. These days, they are banning those outlets. They're calling them fake news. Wait, niggas is saying we ain't land on the moon? Okay, this is a conspiracy theory guy. This guy is like bad. Let's ban him from everything. I'm not saying that people should lie about clear facts, but difference of opinions have been definitely censored because of the current internet. So when people like Kevin Samuels come about and he's actually saying, hey, listen, I get it. We all want to protect women. I get it. We are in a very pussified, like atmosphere where we got to snip our balls and just act like, yo, oh my God, like whatever. I'm going to still call it like it is. And to be told, I'm looking at it from like a guy and like just, he has a certain angle. When people see that, they're going to flock to it. That's why he's popular. And he's popular. And I'm going to tell you this. It's the same way, Alex Jones, he definitely tweets out. I ain't going to lie to you. But he's going to be popular until powerful enough people look at him and say, oh, let's shut him down. That's how it is. Nigga, we got mad examples of stuff going just like that. So I'm watching him, but I'm like, yo. Wait, hold on. Wait, where's my chat at? Oh, he said I was offline for a second. Somebody said MAGA act. No, that's not what it is, bro. Yo, I'm just trying to tell you, dog. The crazy thing is, Kevin Samuels is considered as like extreme. Bro, I don't think he's misogynistic. He does have a point of view, but I don't think he's saying, oh, women ain't. He ain't saying that. I think he's saying, hey, let's look at it from a realistic perspective and how a lot of men look at it. But for some people, they're going to paint him as such. That's all I'm saying. These days, it's just not beneficial if you are really caring about like what you got going on to be like this. That's what I'm saying. I'm hard on thoughts. To be extreme hard on thoughts, you're going to end up being a godfather. That's Kevin Samuels. In terms of being an orator and kind of explain some of these things. But let me tell you this. They're going to blackball Kevin Samuels so soon, and they're going to call him all type of things that you would never believe. And by the way, there's people out there now that's looking for any type of violence in his past. Oh, did he do this? Did he do that? They're going to taint his whole image. Because, again, it's not really because he's going on whatever path he's going on. He's just going anti what the mainstream ideology is. He's not spewing the same rhetoric. And when you're not spewing the same rhetoric, you are enemy of the state. So I'm watching him and I say, yo, you're brave, but you're brave because you ain't get nowhere yet. When I thought I would never be who I am now, kind of going on the route that Kevin Samuels is going on now, that was definitely within my wheelhouse. I was thinking about that. The moment I was like, I started making some headway elsewhere, I said, let me chill. So there's a lot of times I hear Kevin Samuels and I'm like, there's mad people who agree with him, but they won't say that themselves. Because you say that, now you're misogynistic. Now people are going to campaign for you not to be hired. Now people are going to be campaigning for you to be fired. But listen to, sometimes he got some.
That's the way we need to move forward.
And we can have a conversation about it. Go ahead. You had something, and then we'll turn it to Kevin, and then we'll let you speak as well, Damaris.
Yeah.
So go ahead. Sorry. It's fine. It's open forum. You know what I'm saying? Say your piece. I saw.
Yo, these chicks are tight. Look at this. Tight. Mad 1, Mad 2, and Mad 3.
That you wanted to say something earlier.
They mad as fuck, chat. My bad for the ad, but they mad as fuck. You can see it. All he tell them is that, yo, listen, just save your money. They're mad at that.
Cleaning tip.
They're mad at him telling them to save their money because this shit might not last. Because usually facts don't really work with people who are highly emotional.
No, I retire.
And me too. I feel like you said you were being respectful, but you weren't. As a man, I feel like you have no place to tell women how to make their money. And then you're referring to it as a sex industry. Just because you have OnlyFans doesn't mean you're having sex on it. You could be.
I don't know why Kevin ain't cut them off here. Man, stop it, man. All three of y'all on OnlyFans, and I guarantee, like, I'm down to put up a small bet. $1,000. I guarantee if I go on OnlyFans, I will see all y'all either in bikinis or exposing your chest. Like, these chicks act like they knitting. Oh, we're just on OnlyFans knitting. We're just knitting. We're just on OnlyFans just having girl talk. We're having a book club. Like, nigga, y'all on OnlyFans like probably deep throating a 14-inch dildo. Like, let's keep it trill. Am I tripping, chat? She's talking about, oh, OnlyFans isn't for this. What are y'all using it for? Because y'all are swearing by it.
I feel like you have no place to tell women how to make their money. And then you're referring to it as a sex industry. Just because you have OnlyFans doesn't mean you're having sex on it. You could be cooking on OnlyFans. You could do whatever you want. So I just feel like I'm just offended. And it's not just towards me, it's towards women, because men have no place at all to say how women should and shouldn't.
We have every place. We built the goddamn world you live in.
No, you didn't.
I'm gonna
The platform we're on is built by men.
I'm going to say
Nobody made this about men or
guys
women.
do not get paid unless I stay here. So
this is what tends to happen when, whether it's OnlyFans, TikTok, Instagram, and when women can't handle it, they leave. This is the point. This is about business. Business isn't offensive, but when people in their lack of knowledge gets exposed, they get offended. They call themselves experts and business owners and everything else. You're online strippers. Would make a little bit of money. Congratulations. I'm good with escorts. I'm good with strippers. But when someone like Hafiz or myself tries to sit down and talk to you about your level of ignorance, you're offended. Your ignorance is what offends you. And it's offensive to me that you're going to try to make this about men and sexism. This is what the world has done. It's got little pampered princesses who can get online, make some money, and think that they're on the same level as men who built this world, and they are not. That's what you just saw them leave, because they can't go get onto Wall Street, Main Street, anywhere, into a bank, into anybody's business to be taken seriously with their so-called business plan or their go-to-market strategy. You're taking what the world has given you, your creator has given you, and you put it online. Thank men for building the internet, the computers, the smartphone, and everything else that allows you to sit up in your luxury apartment and get paid for showing your feet. We did that. You didn't. And in 10 years, when no one wants to see your feet or your G-string or your tattoos or whatever else, Hafiz, Chris, the roommates, Mario, Fresh, not Mario, Myron, Fresh, we will all be still running our businesses because we don't get emotional about business. When somebody tells us we have a hole in our game, we humble ourselves, we check ourselves, we get better. That's what men do, because we have the business of building the world. We can't fucking walk off like babies because it happened. I didn't like it. See, Atlas can't shrug. If we shrugged, you would die. That's what happens every time one of you little crybabies gets called out here on the platform you came to get attention you asked for. When you get more smoke than you're willing to handle, you want to cry and stomp off. Well, kick rocks. And guess what? There'll be a new one tomorrow, because neither one of y'all on the panel can honestly say that you are bringing something to the market that ain't 15 other chicas down on the street bringing. None. So when we sit here and try to have a conversation with you and tell you, guess what? Whether you're on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever, every new influencer, every new person thinks just because they have the dope content, they've got the fucking key. They've discovered fire. They've invented the wheel, and there's more that goes into it than just turning on a camera and saying, "Hi, I'm on YouTube. Hi, I'm on Facebook. Hi, I'm on OnlyFans." It takes planning. It takes work. It takes strategy. It takes business knowledge. It takes collaboration. It takes a lot of things that you obviously don't have. And that's why you're upset, because at the end of the day, you know you don't have them, and you don't have the patience, the intelligence, even the patience, the intelligence, even the resources to sit down and just listen. So carry your cell phone, and when OnlyFans stops, Subway will be hiring.
Oh my God, mic drop.
Wow.
The Godfather.
Oh man, all right, go ahead, Kevin. Hey, no, but truthfully, let me tell you this: it's just about business, right? It's about being able to handle and sustain whatever you're doing. Like, a lot of women just seem delusional. Every day you get a day older. That's one of the reasons why I've always loved broadcasting. Because I looked at the legends. I looked at actually he's just passed away recently, but I probably hate him. He's the dude who did the anyway, whatever. Anyway, look at Howard Stern. He got better, he refined more with time. Look at Wendy, he got better, refined more with time. That radio and being a personality isn't a profession that's solely predicated on your age, your looks. The older you get, you usually are building and bringing a real estate of audience with you that actually gets better with how long they've been dedicated to you, as opposed to when you're just profiting off your looks. A girl 22, your titties will never be that high ever again. They keep getting a little bit saggier, a little bit saggier, a little bit saggier every single year, and you're going to be 35 soon. And when you have a kid, yeah, maybe you fit in the MILF category, but you're not going to be the same girl that was lit at 22. That's just the reality of life. And if you don't accept these things, you're a little bit delusional to everything going on. You know, Kevin is the person who's pointing these things out very vividly and throwing it in your face in a very, I'm going to be honest with you, in a very non-comfortable way. He's not bracing you for it. He's not coddling you to be like, it's going to be all right. He's telling you this is what it is. You're an adult. Make the decision on what you should do and what you want. That's very tough. A lot of people are not ready to swallow that particular pill. The conversation even that you've seen here, it reminded me of another conversation that I listened to many years ago before I was Akademiks. You know, I studied a lot of the radio greats. I remember this particular conversation. I won't even have to, I think I don't have to say who it's with. I'll see if y'all get who is talking to who on this clip. But let me see what year was this from? I believe this was from the year like 2008. Someone said, does Ag know we females are watching this also? No. Hey, listen, I'm glad you women are watching. And if you women have retorts to anything I'm saying, I would love to speak to y'all. Yeah, and by the way, I'm talking about really women who are basing their financial future on sex work. I'm just saying it's finite and it's fleeting. It's like celebrity. It's finite and fleeting. If you are the person who are gaining income from selling the idea or selling images of your body or selling videos of your body or selling videos or images of you having sex, that income is fleeting and will naturally decrease because people don't like to spend the same on the familiarity because they've seen it all the time. Secondly, you should know that just Mother Nature will not have you be in your prime at 35 as you were at 22. That's a fact. Now, I've always bet the same way when I thought about career-wise. Like, you know, Kevin Samuels, he's very harsh in a certain way how he delivers shit. But I remember this conversation, which I feel mirrors some of how Kevin's saying. Y'all tell me who's talking, and y'all can tell me who he's talking to.